Okay, we're back. Technical difficulties or whatnot. Is it a bad get up, Bob?
Mm-hmm. So,
Yes.
as I was saying, and Anna, do you have any siblings?
Not any of my own, but I kind of, like I said, it was not really like nobility like what you come from, so it was more of just I had responsibility amongst my community, and so the younger ones amongst my people, I just tried to take them under my wing.
That's nice of you. But no younger, older. You're the only child.
Just me.
Does I was always curious how that goes.
Eh,
Sounds
it
peaceful.
can be interesting.
I've asked for it many a times after having to deal with my family, but
I feel like you're
Nothing
prying.
little
I feel like
again.
you're trying to get something out of this conversation.
no, just conversation. I mean,
No, I feel like you're trying to get something very specific. I feel like you're trying to get us to ask you something.
no. I mean, I'm just making small talk and getting to know you all.
Hey, Ren, how many siblings do you have?
Who said that? Wow, they want to know me?
So-
That's
uh,
behind you.
Sorry, the halfling's voice is fucking with mine.
I know
That's
you
fine.
have at least one.
I have 13 actually.
You may now drop. the
That
fucking
is
head
a
up.
lot. Wow.
Yeah, they
But your dad fucks.
yes, my mom specifically. You know, we're all about a year apart. Some larger gaps between the last ones. We've got a couple sets of twins.
Whoa.
Well
The
then,
cycle of life continues.
you won't have to worry about a diminishing family line.
Not from our side, no. And then there's my uncle, of course, but we really don't keep in touch with him much anymore.
Did he do something?
He just when my grandfather was working to build the domain, my father is the one who turned us into a noble house through his actions of acquiring land and deals. My uncle was not interested in the noble life, and instead set out to go find his way elsewhere in the world. Although I do hear that one of my cousins has gotten sort of notable in some sort of underground sports ring.
What?
He's got a whole like wrestling title.
Don't you dare!
I can honestly say that is
I will come to your
not
house.
what I was expecting.
It goes by the Boulder now.
I'll kill you.
This is actually canon, and Bill did make
I
this
know.
canon.
Yep. Yep, I
The
did.
boulder.
But other than that,
The
I really don't.
Boulder is conflicted about his feelings over hurting a small blind girl.
What are you
Proceeds to get
scared?
ragged- proceeds to get
The
ragged
Boulder
off.
is over his conflicting feelings and is now gonna bury you in a rock avalanche.
But yeah, we don't keep up with them too much. In fact, you know, I don't know if they settled in the Western Kingdoms or not, but I'd be curious to try and reach out to them, pay for scribing service, or a sending service to speak to them. They've occasionally come by the manor, but they don't stay there all that long, and we don't really discuss them day to day. We saw the last time I saw him, I think, was my grandfather's funeral. There may have been some sort of the funeral and the coronation week, and there may have been some minor holiday or coincidence we saw them after that. But other than that, it's just me, the other 13, my father and mother. And
Is that
the servants.
typical for your people?
It's very. I mean, we live on a literal mountaintop, so for nobility and the location of where we live, I mean, it's pretty common. We've got a manor on the top of a mountain, and it's surrounded by gem-rich territories, which we mine and quarry out and sell. Yes. Boulder. There is an actual, if you all don't understand what Bill put in the screenshot, I made an actual flowchart on a Word doc of my siblings.
Yeah.
And Boulder.
Yeah, I hear you start in Boulder's Gate. The silence feeds me.
I think that was Pyro trying and failing to be funny.
Quiet, bronchitis. I'll take your lungs.
Par for the course. But other than that, you know, we're pretty regular noble families, I'd say. We just buy, sell, trade, do favors. Yet to have, well, we've had a few attempted assassinations, but you know what, nobility hasn't. That's why I went under the radar a little bit with you all at first. But to be honest, I'm not really sure what would happen if I were to get mortally wounded like Huron. Because there's stories of particularly powerful elementals and other extraplanar beings returning to the plane of origin, and I was born and conceived there. My mother is native to this plane. My father's his seat of power is there, so I really don't know if I would drop to a corpse or turn to dust and return to home. And I really don't intend on finding out, to be honest with you.
Let's keep that from happening.
Does spell whole person work on you?
I guess you could limit test that if you were to attempt to banish me. But I don't have that kind of power yet.
That's what's wrong with you? Well, I'm full. How long is Kendra from here?
I believe it was about a week.
Yeah.
Well,
Take me home to the place. Come on.
I need to stop by the general store and grab a few things before we head out.
I have.
If
nothing.
everyone is eating their fill,
I'm
Giving you all of my
satisfied.
money.
we call the check over.
Yeah, and yeah, so
I know appropriate halfling size.
yeah, very large man within just like inch thick armor just plonks down this tiny little check. But it seems to have racked up quite a bill because of the several plates that are stacked right in front of Alfred.
I'm just a circle.
Yes.
How much
Spherical.
is it?
2 gold,
2 gold. Vanna got it.
which is a lot for a single meal. That's
Yeah.
for a looter's level food is a lot. Of course, nothing
Yeah.
for a fancy thing, but
We ordered like 3 family platters, no call, no nothing. We're just like, hey, can we get that? And the kitchen said, huh?
Well, thankfully, it was more gradual. It was like, yeah, one, and then another.
Another.
After the 3rd time we ordered the family platter, they got the memo.
Yeah.
Another.
Although, honestly, it's not exactly made to order anyway.
Another. Thank you, Lady Veda.
Well, Vena goes to a shop. Rin's going to be testing out his new spells outside of
Yeah.
town.
I would bow, but I think I start rolling.
Yeah, Vena, if it's just like any general nonsense, you can just use the plutonium shop.
I got the shop.
Yep.
open already.
Otherwise, it sounds like you guys are about to head out back to Kendra.
Yep.
Please. I want back and I want to go home to my giant
And-
body.
We have do we have a wagon?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I was going to look at getting one of those at Kendra.
Yeah.
I can buy one here because
Well,
I have fine steed, so I can. make the
oh,
horse.
right.
Okay,
How much
so
is a wagon?
It's like 10. I forget if it's 10 or 25.
35 GP.
Oh,
it says.
35. Yeah.
And also, Bill, is there a magic shop?
There is a
in
magic
here.
shop.
Do they have any spell scrolls with ritual tags?
Let me do my magic shop generator.
I love this shop thing.
Oh, there's a shop add-on?
Yeah. If you go to the little dots over your character sheet, you can open an equipment shop. And there's also a polymorpher on there.
Yeah.
Plutonium import? What's that?
Yeah. I don't know what import is, but just open equipment shop for general stuff. It's very cool.
There are no scrolls that are rituals.
Can I see the list?
Yeah, there's a scroll of Dust Devil. There's a scroll of Enemies Abound. Scroll of Hunter's Mark. And that's it for the scrolls.
Yeah, no, I don't think I can. I don't think Dust Devil's a warlock spell.
It is not.
And Enemies Abound might be. But
Enemies Abound is in fact a warlock spell. It is 3rd level.
Int save. I'll pass on it.
Okie doke.
Anything else interesting at that store?
There's a +1 trident. Everything else is severely out of your price range.
Cool. Then I will meet everybody at the carriage, cart, whatever, to travel to Kendra.
Okay. So
I bought 10 rations, cooks utensils, manacles, pack saddle.
Are we worried about food in this campaign? I thought we just kind of...
Yeah, no, we're not worried about food in this campaign.
For flavor, I guess. It's not a big deal.
But... I'll take that gold if you don't want it.
Nope.
How did I know that was going to be the answer?
Okay. So
I reject humanity, Jojo.
Okay, we get it. You reject your humanity. Yes. So you're heading out from Telscythe. Yes.
Dumbass town, going to Kendra.
Okay. So your trip through the desert is
uneventful.
It is in fact uneventful. You were correct.
Yay!
Okay, and for the forest parts, you guys do end up settling down for one night, and I need you guys. What's your sleeping order?
Shoot.
I'll go first.
Vano. Okay, Vano go second then.
Because short rests and all that.
I can go third.
Shoot.
And I'll have my familiar, who I don't remember if I named flying as Overwatch.
Okay, so
Overwatch 2.
So Holfred is 4th. Or are you just not going to have everyone for the 4th? Because you keep saying Hangshu instead of... You're going to have one of the Potatoes do it for 4th? Or
I will participate.
Okay, so I need all of y'all to make me perception checks. Then
the first one I'm rolling is for the Raven, as it's keeping Overwatch. And then I'll roll mine. So Raven's got 21, whereas I got a 4.
Okay. If that is... Okay. So, neither of you see anything.
Cool.
And who is the next one?
Dana. Does this still say the game's paused? The heck?
It shouldn't be.
Not to me. Oh, no, it popped
Oh.
up for a second.
Okay. Do. You also do not see anything.
All right.
Yep. Anana.
All right. Normal. Yeah.
Nope. Holfred.
I don't know who that is.
Huron. Okay. So, Huron, as you're sitting.
I got a knife. It's the same knife that fucking Huron had back when he was crippled.
Yeah. Also, how much longer can everyone go on?
Forever.
Like 4 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't go too much longer. I'm taking my friend to the airport tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. So will be a good cliffhanger then.
Ominous.
Yeah. Huron,
Mm-hmm.
you don't see anything as you're just whiling away the hours, just staring off. And then suddenly, there is a hand over your mouth, and you see...
Bill, get closer to your mic.
Oh, please.
What?
We cannot hear you. You're too far from your mic.
Okay. I literally did not change anything about the location of my mic.
I do not know. He's gone down a tunnel.
Yeah, you currently sound like you're standing pressed up against the back wall of your room and yelling towards your mic.
Okay, I don't understand.
Unplug and replug it.
Okay.
Smash it. With a rock.
Try washing it. Maybe it's dirty.
Don't do that.
Please don't do that. Do that with your motherboard too. It helps it process faster.
Oh,
No.
it's water cooled, don't you know?
That virus is off of it.
Hello?
You get a Brillo pad.
Hello?
Make sure you get into the processor too.
Yeah.
If the little fronds bend, don't worry. Just push them back and you'll be fine.
Oh.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hey, Bill. Alright, what were you saying? Am I dead?
No, you're not dead, but there's, a hand over your mouth. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, God damn it! I'm never gonna get back in my body. 9.
What?
Oh, motherfucker!
Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. I have to do that
I like the
first.
rage.
Okay. So, you start to, that's not the right... That's not the right... I think it's the DC. Okay, but yeah. You start to drift off to sleep, and you see 3 sets of round yellow eyes approaching as you are basically chloroformed.
Great. Fuck.
And that's where we'll end the session for today.
God damn it.
Yeah.
What's this? The consequence of my actions? How fucking dare you?
Only sort of.
You fucking got, son.
Oh, I forgot to even activate the fucking camp scene.
Yeah. It'll be there for us when we get back, right?
I'm already dead. I don't